maimai DX. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on here. Ongeki Red. Ongeki Red. Good morning. I'm usually not awake this early, but I ran 10 kilometers to get here. And inside this arcade here, fun space in Beijing, there's a nice bit of a surprise. What you're about to see, you do not see in hardly any Chinese arcade. So let's go. So Happy New Year 2026, Year of the Horse. And that's Chinese New Year. That means it's February. So I think what I'm going to do is touch on a bit of this stuff. This is like adult gambling pinball machines here. You'll only see adults on these things. But I'm going to swing through the cranes all the way to the back so you can see the juicy stuff. And then we'll swing back and finish up at the end. Oh look, Hello Kitty pillows, Hello Kitty pillows. Little lizard, little lizard. Alright, let's push through. There's not much to see here. It's just like a bunch of cranes, wall to wall. You see them pretty much in any Asian country. But the interesting thing is, a lot of people are saying, so a lot of arcades in China, the smokers who gamble pretty much keep the places open, right? But they tend to smoke and spit on the floor. I've uploaded a video all about that. But in many other arcades in Japan, for example, then a lot of the crane games like these will keep the place open. You know, this is how it keeps in business. So why can't that be the way? Why do we need these smokers gambling away and, you know, all stuff like that? We don't need it. We can have lots of crane games, shove them in the front, get all your money into the arcade, and then have your video games at the back where people can hang out and chill and play some real arcade games. And speaking of real arcade games, check it out. What on earth is going on? Unbelievable. So the first thing we have is a dedicated exclusive Chinese Jubeat cabinet. Look, the white cab. I have a dedicated video on this, but check it out. Look how crispy it looks. Woo! I think this is our third one we've seen so far. I think this is a coin queue of sorts. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like a maimai coin queue, but the maimai is way over there, so I'm not sure how that works. We've got some chinita. And oh my god, what on earth? I've never actually played this game. It is, oh there it is, look. Ongeki Red. Ongeki Red. Looks a bit like Sound Voltex, doesn't it? There's a little joystick here. There's some mysterious card readers. And there's a keyboard which, oops. And that implies that maybe somebody local is helping put some of this stuff together. That is always the case, right? So there's a tripod, look, you can put your camera here, record your gameplay, do some streaming. Got some nice little advertisements, look, Initial D. And speaking of Initial D, check this out, oh my god, wow. Look at the little Pokemon pugs up there. Unbelievable, wow. Got a little vending machine. I'm still not sure how to use these. Every time I scan this QR code, the fridge never opens, so I usually die of thirst. Asphalt 9. So what you'll notice in China is everything is super convenient with QR codes pretty much for everything if you're Chinese. If you're a tourist, you've got to fight with passport numbers, translations. For example, I wanted to go to the Terracotta Army and I got told I wasn't allowed on the tour bus because I was a foreigner. And I don't know if it's an insurance thing, I have no idea, but certainly as a tourist we follow a completely different set of hurdles, let's say hurdles. So what can seem quite convenient if you're a local can end up being a total nightmare if you're a visitor. Yesterday we tried to get some ramen at a restaurant. We got one of those QR code menus and yeah, then it turned into a bit of a disaster. We couldn't end up eating there. Look at this, wow, we've seen a couple of these so far. I have no idea what they are, but I think it's almost like a card-based game, kind of like Pokemon Meza Star or something like this. But yeah, check this area out here, look. You can sit down, chill out. I wonder how many sweaty asses have been on here after a session of Dance Superstation. But speaking of Dance Superstation, look at this, oh my god, it's a DDR machine with a sound separator. Looks like someone's doing their laundry. Look at this, wow. So let's see if someone plays here. Let's see if we can work it out. They've got a custom screen on here, a little marquee, but what does the pad tell us? The pad tells us they've removed the brackets, but they've left the dome screws on there. That tells me it's more of an intermediate community. Ask me how I know. Alright, we've got some games here. We've got some chess, drafts, tables. Oh, the Scream. Pikachu the Scream. Wow. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I think that's Norway's most famous painting. Alright. Yeah, Minecraft Arcade. Let's swing over to the maimai DX. I had an absolute nightmare getting tokens here. They were using their translators, but their translators are so bad. When I use translators here, I don't use Google Translate anymore. I use AI, because then it can change the language to make it seem way more natural, and it's so much better. But I just wanted to buy 30 tokens, and it was a nightmare. I was there like 20 minutes. Look at this little sofa here. And what is this game? Look, Dance Show. What is Dance Show? It's almost like Dance Cube, look. I wonder if they have the sliders on here. I don't know. Someone told me that one of these games doesn't have slides on, which I think I like quite a lot, actually. I don't really enjoy doing the maimai with the slides at all. Oh, look at these! Wow. Okay, I bet someone out there can name every single one of these characters, right? I don't know any of them. Okay, we got maimai. Look at the artwork on the wall here. Absolutely crazy, right? And there's a little coin queue. You alright? Okay, someone just staring at me. I don't know why. Yeah, look at this coin queue here. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this place gets super busy. Look, it goes all the way to 20. And behind me, they have like all this seating here. I don't know what it is, but when I used to do dance gaming when I was younger, people would talk to you, ask you where you're from, go to dinner, go for drinks, and you'll be lucky if you get one word out of some people. But it does depend where you go, to be honest. But what I noticed is in, say, the Philippines, for example, very friendly community. You go for dinner, hang out, everyone wants to know everything about you. Very different, but you go to another country, it's like everything is just completely different. You just don't know what you're getting till you get here. 2DX? You never see 2DX in China. Speaking of that, you never see DDR either, to be honest. Some Voltex here. And look at this, look, Japanese train simulator. Oh my god. Are these screens supposed to work? I don't remember. I think I've only ever seen one in my whole life, and that was a long time ago. Look at this. I'm the king of the train. King of the train. I've got Project Diva Arcade. And is that Overtake DX? I don't know, it's one of the DX games. They have these huge air conditioners here as well, so everything keeps pretty cool. It's pretty nice, actually. We've got some basketball. And a broken, what is that? Some sort of sniper game. Broken sniper game at the end. And yeah, then it just continues into endless redemption and crane games, which I'll cover at the end of the video. So, oh, we've got some taiko here as well. I'm gonna see if I can get some words out of some of this community and see what they're all about, ask them some questions and go from there. But yeah, they got a Dance Super Station as well. They got the fans in here, and it's the 2022 edition. I'm gonna play a bit of this. But yeah, well, video will resume momentarily. Yeah, they got another fish crane game in here. Some kid won a fish, and it looked like he was trying to jab it with the net, but he gave up. So it's just chilling in there, I guess, till someone picks him up. Wow. Hey, check out this crane game. You can win yourself a little bit of toilet tissue. Well, I had a bit of a sesh. I think that's probably going to be the last Dance Superstation sesh in China, so made it a good one. I got a lot of videos. Check them out on my channel, basically. So we're going to finish the arcade tour now. Alright. But sadly, it's probably just redemption. But some of you guys love your redemption, so let me show you some perhaps unique things. Here's some of the prizes here, a lot of marble games. I saw someone grabbing this machine yesterday and shaking it to get the prizes off. And the alarm went off, but no one cared. I don't know why. Maybe that's normal here. I have no idea. Ultraman again. Ultraman. If you've been following the videos, you'll know who Ultraman is. Wow. There's so many of these things in every shopping mall. These just Don't know, just like a doll in a box, right? Must be super popular here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it does something. Okay, well, yeah, so it's basically just flashy machines giving you random things. So I was half explaining earlier, yeah, if I go to an arcade, it's a bit hit and miss with how sociable people can be. If I see them, maybe we play a similar game, something like that. Sometimes they won't leave their phones, say absolutely nothing. Other times we're drinking and having food together. It's just completely hit and miss, and it's not dependent on country, it's dependent on city, age, everything. That being said, if you play a rhythm game and you see someone that is playing the same one, just say hello. Just say hello, that's it. Don't stay in your phone and send Discord messages to people and play wispy. It's weird. Just say hello, nice to meet you. You want to play some games together, hang out, you know, that's it. That's more to the younger generation, believe me. It's nice to hang out with people and talk with them. All right, we got a little Lego pusher that looks maybe broken, I don't know. Maybe it moves when you put a coin in. Okay, well, we came back a different day and the DDR looks like it's working. It's not very centered, I don't know how people play here. But yeah, otherwise it works. There's some very interesting up and down arrows here, look. So this is up and down, I guess that's left and right. And there's actually some baby powder hanging on down the side. The bars are a little interesting. I don't know what's going on here, but you know, the handlebar grip tape for bicycles or tennis rackets is very cheap. I don't know why that's not there, but whatever, you know, it works. And it's very rare to find any DDR in China. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, let's give it a go. Wow. Alright, so I came back a bit later and it is busy now, 4 p.m. The place is packed, but I missed a few things, so I'm going to show you those now. This is the taiko we saw before, and there's actually another taiko right there. But that's not the main thing. Let me show you the main thing. It's over by this counter down here. Okay, so there's the stage next to the maimai, and over here, check it out. They have some merchandise you can purchase. So check it out here. Some maimai DX stuff, all made in China. There's some sort of keychain, taiko plushies, and even graded Pokemon cards. I think I saw a Hypno. Yeah, how crazy is that, right? Wow. But that is it. Pretty cool arcade, and I gotta say, it seems like a bit of a niche rhythm music game arcade, but if you like that stuff, then you're probably gonna like it. But certainly you're never gonna see DDR, 2DX, or any of that stuff. I was gonna say in China, but it's very hard to find it in China. I don't think Beijing even has a Pump It Up, for example. So very cool, very impressed. 10 out of 10. All right. Well, I'll see you in another video coming soon. Take care, guys. What on earth? What is that? Oh boy. All right.